Like damn, she wanna afford to touch me. I say I want it, and she got it.
What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's get into Smackdown from September the 13th, 2024. The season premiere of Smackdown. This show was solid. I'm not going to hold you guys up. It was solid. This was a really solid show. Especially the beginning segment. The beginning stuff with Solo Sikoa and Cody. And then the ending with Roman and Cody and Solo and Jacob Fatu. That was great. Really, really good stuff. They definitely brought it on the season premiere for sure. So we kicked the show off with Triple H. He comes out. He gets on the mic. He says, it seems like it was just yesterday when he went one-on-one against The Rock on the first episode. And 25 years later, there's no better place to be than right here, right now. Sold it out, Seattle, Washington. Then Triple H asks the fans if they're ready, and they cheer. He welcomes everyone to SmackDown, and the cage is lowered. The first 30 minutes of the show were free, commercial free. So let's lead this into our first match of the night. Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship inside of a steel cage. Cody Rhodes defeats Solo Sikoa. This was a very, very good match. Both guys brought it. So there was some color in this match. Not a lot, but there was some color. Cody kicked out of 2 spinning solos. And Cody was able to defeat Solo with 2 crossroads. He did one earlier on in the match, and Solo was able to kick out. He also jumped off the cage. He hit not a moonsault, maybe like a crossbody or something like that, but it was great. The crowd popped hard. They chanted "Holy shit," which was great. This was really good stuff here, and like I said, so the finish was basically Solo was about to go for the small spike, but Cody reversed it and he hit the crossroads for the 1, 2, 3. This is great. Post match, Cody's about to celebrate, but to no avail because the Bloodline. They come out, they get on top of the cage, they get inside the cage, and they beat the crap out of Cody. So Jacob Fatu hits a moonsault from off the top rope. Fatu's about to climb up to the steel cage and jump off. Roman's music hits. The arena melts because he comes out to a massive ovation. And so Roman and Cody, Roman takes care of Tama Tonga and Tama Loa. And then so Roman wants Jacob Fatu. And so the two of them have a really good stare down, which was great. And Roman was about to spear Jacob Fatu, but Solo pulled him out of the ring and made the save. So this is fun. This makes perfect sense. And then Roman hits the spear on Tama Loa, and Cody Rhodes hits the crossroads on Tama Tonga. This was great. I love this. I absolutely love this. This was fucking tremendous. Really, really good stuff here. Excellent stuff. They're cooking now. They finally have gotten into the right lane, and they're staying there. They're not veering and swerving in and out of the lanes. They've actually picked a lane, and they're sticking with it. This is tremendous. This was great. This was excellent, man. And so Cody and Roman, they stand face to face. In the crowd, they chant OTC. Roman points to Solo, who's on the outside, and he looks at Cody. So this is great. Really good stuff here. Moving on. So Kathy Kelly, she's backstage with Nick Aldis. and he tells her that it's a chaotic start. He says Solo reached out, and he has a challenge. He has a challenge with Jacob Fatu for a match. And according to Solo, it's an offer no one can refuse. Nick Aldis says the night is far from over, and then he walks away. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. So Michin, she defeats Piper Niven via Eat Defeat. Who cares? I don't really care about this. So post-match, Chelsea Green, she grabs a trash can and she throws it in the ring. And then she hits the Unpretty Her onto Michin via the trash can, which was great. That was cool. Cool stuff there. I'm loving some Chelsea Green, man. She's great. She's always been good. Always. Moving on. Rob Van Dam and Vicky Guerrero, they're in attendance. That was nice. That was cool. Cool stuff there. Excellent. And then Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser, they're there. That's cool. So good stuff there. Excellent stuff. I thought Rob Van Dam was still in AEW. I really did. I'm not going to hold you guys up. I thought he was still in AEW. Vicky Guerrero, she needs help. She needs to be on someone's couch right now, getting some really deep therapy right now. Like, seriously, she should literally go see a therapist 5 times a week and have at least a 2-hour session. I'm serious. I'm not going to hold you guys up on that. I'm serious. Because that's crazy. She's into some bizarre stuff. Yeah. Moving on. So it was Kevin Owens and a mystery partner who turned out to be Randy Orton. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We all knew that was coming. So the two of them, they defeated A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory. The finish was basically, they both did the the draping Orton DDT. Then they did both of them did the Orton pose into a stunner and to the RKO. And then Orton got the pin. Not really all that important. Don't really care. I'm tired of Kevin Owens. And I'm actually ready for Randy Orton to turn heel. But it's coming. It's coming. It'll probably happen around, I want to say around either the start should happen at Survivor Series or around Survivor Series. And then at the Rumble. So that's what I would do. I don't know. I'm caught in between that. It could happen at the Royal Rumble, and it could happen at WrestleMania, the week after Mania. You know, like the Smackdown after Mania. I could see that happening. Because we all know it's going to be Rock and Cody at WrestleMania 41. That's a given. So that's where that leads. Moving on. So we cut backstage. Kathy Kelly, she's once again with Nick Aldis. He tells her that Solo Sikoa has made a challenge for Bad Blood. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu against Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. He said Solo and Jacob signed the contract. He just has to get Cody and Roman to sign it. And then Cody enters the room and says that he's done with the Bloodline. He says the Bloodline is Roman's problem, and he has no intention on signing the contract. Cody leaves the office, and the fans boo, basically. And Nick Aldis says he has to speak with Roman Reigns. Okay, interesting stuff there. Moving right along. So we see in the crowd Booker T and Sharmell, Sheamus, and Michael P.S. Hayes. Great stuff there. Cool. Moving on. Nia Jax, she comes out. She's out next. She gets on the mic. She said, how easy was it to win Queen of the Ring, and how it was even easier to win the WWE Women's World Championship. Nia says Nick Aldis informed her that she'll be defending her title at Bad Blood. She says she doesn't know and doesn't care who her opponent will be because she's going to annihilate them. So out comes Bayley to a really good reaction. Bayley's looking good as ever, sexy as ever. So, she gets into the ring. She tells Nia that Nia's had the greatest year of her career, but she didn't set the bar very high for herself. But she's happy that she's feeling confident because she just wants her rematch. And Bayley and Nia, they come face to face. Nia tells Bayley that she's in a position to demand anything from her. Nia says it's not last year where she was running SmackDown behind Damage Control. She runs SmackDown and she doesn't need a posse to do it. Bayley asks her, what is she using Tiffany for? She didn't because she didn't need Damage Control to win the title at WrestleMania. Bayley says Nia needed Tiffany to win the championship at SummerSlam. So Tiffany comes out to a really good reaction. So Tiffany Stratton says to Bayley, this is pathetic. She tells her, Nia knows better than to listen to her. Tiffany Stratton says Bayley's jealous that she has the money in the bank briefcase and doesn't have to beg for an opportunity like a peasant. Bayley tells her that Tiffany beat her last week, and Tiffany says only because Nia got involved. That was good. So planting that seed there. Tension between the two. Nia is angry and confused, looking at Tiffany. And then Nia says Bayley's smart. She almost had her just like she almost have a prayer if she faced her in a match. So out comes Naomi. She says if they want to fight, they can fight. She won't let them attack Bay, aka Bayley. Not today. It's been a while since she's held a title, but now it's about time she does it again. So Naomi challenges Nia Jax to a match. Nia Jax says Bayley and Naomi want her title. Maybe they should have a match to see who faces her bad blood. Bayley says like a triple threat. And Nia says not a triple threat. They can have a tag team match next week, and whoever gets the win will face her bad blood. And then Bayley and Naomi, they accept. Nia says when her and Tiffany win, whoever loses has to leave SmackDown permanently. Bayley tells Tiffany to tiptoe her way off her mom. Tiffany runs towards them, and then Naomi hits her with the rear view. This was great. This is excellent stuff here. This is good. So, could we see Naomi or Bayley going to Raw? That could be rather interesting. I like this. This gives them something to fight for because they have two things on the line. An opportunity at the title, and they're trying to survive to see who's going to stay on SmackDown. I like this. This is excellent. Really good storytelling here. This makes perfect sense. It does. So I am excited for this. Moving on. So Nick Aldis, he's once again backstage with Kathy Kelly. He spoke to Roman Reigns, and Roman will tell everyone his answer after the match. That's next. Okay, that's fine. So, Farouk, a.k.a. Ron Simmons, Teddy Long, they're in attendance, as well as William Regal. Bobby Roode is there. Damian Priest is there. Cool. So, another rematch. Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, Part 5. Andrade gets the win via the message off the second rope. 1, 2, 3. Don't really care. So Elliot Knight, he came out post-match, and he congratulates Andrade. And according to Nick Aldis, Andrade will face him for the U.S. championship, I guess at Bad Blood more than likely. But don't get lost because all he had to do, all he did was win. They hit it and quit it. Sweepstakes. And the winner of that, he'll get pinned against him. And while Andrade is figuring out where he is and who he is, everyone will be saying LA Knight, yeah. So this is cool. I do like this. This makes sense. So Andrade versus LA Knight should be good. Now, both Andrade and LA Knight are baby faces. Andrade's going to have to work as a heel. He's going to have to turn heel. My problem with Andrade is that he needs a translator. I wish that Zelina Vega could be his manager once again. I really, really do. I really do. But this should be interesting. So we'll see what happens. Moving along. So Byron Saxton, he's with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Bianca says they're excited to be there and even more excited that they're champions again. Jade Cargill said they won't let them go and whoever wants them can come get them. So Nia Jax and Timmy Stratton, they come in. Nia asked Bianca if they heard what happened to Naomi. Bianca asked her what happened, and Nia Jax tells them nothing yet. But if she sticks her nose in her business again, she'll get hurt. Nia says the tag titles look good on them, but not to forget that she beat both of them on her way to become queen of the ring. My bad. Nia until they walk away. So this is fine. This makes sense. This is cool. I like it. It's closing segment. So Roman gives us his answer. So Roman comes out. Nick Aldis is already in the ring. Roman extends his hand. He wants the microphone. He looks at the contract. The fans chant OTC. Roman says he doesn't want to confuse anyone. Some things change, but not him. Roman points to Nick Aldis and he tells him he doesn't need him. He doesn't need a contract. This is family business. This is bloodline business, brother. He doesn't need a partner. He doesn't need help from Cody Rhodes. Roman says whether he has his family's Ulafala or not, he's the tribal chief. Roman says he's not just the original tribal chief. He's the only tribal chief. And to not get it confused, Roman says this is his show, his ring, and his WWE. So Cody Rhodes' music hits. He comes out to a good ovation. Cody looks at Roman and says, your ring, your WWE. Cody tells him it was, but it hasn't been since WrestleMania. So both guys drop the microphone and they stare each other down. Solo comes out along with Jacob Fatu. The two and all four guys stare at each other. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are then jumped by the Guerrillas of Destiny, but Cody and Roman were able to fight them off, and Roman and Cody. Well, Roman hits the spear, Cody hits the Cody cutter. So Roman grabs the contract, he signs it. He and Cody, they look at each other. Cody extends his arm. Roman reluctantly gets on the contract. Cody signs it. And Solo on the outside tells Roman that Cody doesn't even like him. And then that was the end of SmackDown. So this was great. Really good stuff here. I enjoyed this. This was a great episode of SmackDown. Really good stuff. A lot of moving parts and pieces. This is excellent. They really hit a home run with this episode. This gave us a lot to talk about, a lot to be desired. This is great. The tag team match is going to definitely main event. I can definitely see the co-main event being CM Punk and Drew McIntyre inside hell in a cell. I think that's what they're going to end up doing with that. Because this makes perfect sense. So SmackDown was really good. I love the Bloodline stuff. That was excellent. The Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton distinction, that's cool. I love that. The Bayley and Naomi stuff is great as well. LA Knight being caught in between Carmelo Hayes and Andrade is cool. So this is a really, really good episode of SmackDown. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.